here to Congress Baba for this press conference. Today we were supposed to have a Samvidhan Bachao rally, but however, due to the inclement weather, we had to have it in our conference hall. And then after this, we are seated here to address the press. Today, four of us on the dais, our President and Honorable MP, Shri S. Subramanian Jamil, our AIC Secretary in Charge, Shri Christopher Tilak, by now you must be familiar, also our Working President, Shri C. Apok Jamil, and myself, Captain G.K. Jimomi, the Vice President. So, to start off with our PC, I would request our Secretary in Charge to kindly take the mic. Over to you.
Good afternoon, dear media friends. Today we had the state-wide rally with regard to the Samvidhan Bachao program which AICC has taken up across the whole country, which is Save the Constitution. And why this program now is the important question. For more than 100 years, after Gandhiji came back to India and after Dr. Ambedkar also after his education in abroad, they both have come here, started going around the entire nation. They started forming an idea for a free nation. And based on their debates, deliberations, discussions, the concept of India has come into picture and the constitution has been framed based on the 20-25 years of struggle by these two leaders who led the freedom movement. So, after 1950, under the leadership of Pandit Nehru, democracy and justice as enshrined in the preamble has been very much established in this country. If we take the case of our neighboring countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and many other countries, which also got freedom just 1 or 2 years before or after India, we can observe that democracy has not been very well established over there. So, this Samvidhan Bachao is basically, this program, this Save Constitution program is basically to educate the youngsters, educate the voters of India about the evolution of this constitution, the rights which are enshrined in the constitution, and the legacy of Congress party which has saved this constitution all these years. And why now we talk about saving the constitution is because there is a great threat to the constitution by the BJP, which is completely ideologically led by the RSS. RSS, as we all know, was started around in 1925, and their main agenda was basically to form the Hindu Rashtra based on Manu. And they have never been part of the freedom struggle, and they always have, in one way or other, been trying to align with the Britishers to further their agenda. So, today, BJP in the last 10 years has violated the constitution to the maximum possible, particularly in the northeastern states. Manipur is a typical case where we all have seen that how they have completely demeaned all the democratic institutions, and today, in the name of President rule, the Home Minister is directly handling this state. And as far as Nagaland is concerned and many other northeastern states are concerned, the constitution rights, the constitution violations are enormous. So in this background, it is important for us to re-educate and to agitate and to mobilize people around this concept of saving the constitution. Today we had our PCC president, who is also the member of the parliament, and the working president, along with our vice president. We all had our meeting few minutes before, and in the forthcoming 1 or 2 months, we are planning to take this agitation to the district level, to the assembly level, and we would try to educate the voter with our door-to-door campaign in whichever assembly is possible. So this is our agenda for today.
Today is because of the fact that the present scenario which we are confronted with is a direct infringement of the Constitution of India. And Congress party is very much aware and very much seized of this very serious consequences that we may have in the coming days. Therefore, this Samvidhan Bachao is also a movement which is to create awareness among our citizens to show how the Constitution and the very tenet of the Constitution is being diluted and has been, taken away brick by brick. And that is very much evident from the activities that we see today in the country. The enforcement direct ED, which has also clamped down on some of our senior leaders of the party for no rhyme or reason, just shows the political victimization they are indulging in, which is also a direct infringement of the rights which an individual has. And it is a very dangerous trend which needs to be addressed, and we believe that the Congress party is standing for the right of the people, and we are against any activities or any policies which has direct infringement and has conflict with the Constitution of India. And therefore we are here to agitate and to also create awareness among the public that it is high time that all of us go to the street to demand justice, to also prevent such activities which is detrimental in the interest of the people, public by and large. So that is where we are standing, and definitely in the coming days you will see a lot of movements towards this end.
And also just I'd like to thank you for the media opportunity for coming. See, the BJP allied government, as mentioned, they've been running this, governing this country under the shadow of the RSS with the Hindu Divas, and which is even all the religions, including the Hindus, are also against the RSS ideologies. Now, slowly, systematically, they are trying to dislodge and then disrupt the constitutions of India by imposing one guard, one nations, one elections, trying to impose one nations, one language, one nations, one religions. These all are in the pipelines because the Universal Civil Code, which is starting from the Uniform Civil Code, it says only the marriage, divorce, and inheritance, irrespective of any religions. But when it says the Uniform Civil Code, citing about 3-4 points, it covers, and that is the starting point where it's affecting the Constitution of India. And that's why one country, one election has come forward. And when they said the Uniform Civil Code specifically mentioning and the religions, the latest the Parliament Act, that also they have started touching the religions now. And where in that religions, which are not they are not respecting the sanctity of the house of the religions, in the committee itself, the other religions were also included to mean for the Muslim properties, the religious properties. Likewise, slowly it is affecting the whole religions, the religions sectors also in the countries of India. Now, especially even in our state, slowly it's coming in, and what we have seen is, we all know the 13th April order, transfer and posting of the highest officials, IAS and the NCS administered officials. The order came out on 13th April, which is not working day, and it was a Sunday. And it is directly influencing the RSS policies even in our state, where the Congress and the people of Nagaland should not allow the state government to function as per the directive of the RSS. The Congress has asked the state government, and we have sent a representation to the Chief Secretary also, to make a corrigendum of the issuing date. Of course, transfer and posting of the officers is under the prerogative of the state, but the date, the Sunday, the non-working day, should not be used. And the drop end and the administrative system of the Nagaland state. So we are asking to send a corrigendum of the date, but still they are yet to respond to our representations. We are calling, within a short time, we are calling our executives, our office bearers, to step up for the course of actions, and then we will fight the rights of our religions. We want to maintain the sanctity of our Christianity in our state. We are well respecting all the religions. Our state should not hurt the sentiments of, or to destroy the sanctity of the Christianity in the state. So, issuing the order on Sunday, it is not for the people of the state, and it is not applicable to the Christian state. So we are on the waiting for the time to decide the course of actions by our executives.
Today, as we have this Samvidhan, Bachao, or Save the Constitution, you are all aware how the Constitution is under attack. The federalism, which has defined our democracy for the last 7 decades, has been literally being dismantled brick by brick. You all are witness to how Parliament functions, where the mics are muted when opposition MPs stood up to speak. Then when LOP, the leader of the opposition, our Congress leader, when Rahul Gandhi stood up to speak also, he's been denied. How MPs are suspended, how bills are rammed through. That is how the Constitution, the federalism, how the uniformity, how the conformity is being brought to subscribe to a particular ideology and agenda is being thrust upon us. This is nothing but it's a subverting, it's a dismantling of the constitution that has given India as a democracy for the last 7 decades. Today, you are all aware that a week back, the BJP all across the country and also in Nagaland was celebrating Ambedkar Divas, where the catchline was ignored by Congress, honored by BJP. But let me tell you, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, despite all his differences with Congress leaders like Mahatma Gandhi or Nehru, is the chief architect of the Indian Constitution, which has given us this federalism, which has defined India as a union of states. The BJP RSS today has a problem with India being called as a union of states. They are dismantling the very concept of cooperative federalism, and that is their way of honoring Ambedkar here. So to say that it was the Congress ignored Ambedkar and they are honoring Ambedkar, it's a fallacy. Rather, the BJP is honoring Ambedkar legacy by dismantling the very basis of what Ambedkar has created. This I want to make it clear to the people of Nagaland, not to fall for the cheap propaganda of being ignored and being honored. That's, it's a ridiculous political propaganda to its very bottom. So that I will sum up with that. Any questions from the press? We are ready to take.